Patricia, thank you so much for joining us. I understand a meeting was held with retailers yesterday afternoon. Can you tell us what was decided?
Yes, it was a very committed discussion where everyone, including the DTI, the IDC, were on the call, and a commitment was made of a few matters. I think the most important was in terms of consumer awareness, in terms of ensuring the consumers that there is enough stock, that there is no need for them to be emptying out the shelves. Is also in terms of numbers of purchases on essential items that are leaving the stores, that there may be limitations. Commitments that there will be no price changes on these essential items. There is no need for that. The stock is on the shelf. The price is as it is, and there should be no need to increase those prices. And to make arrangements with suppliers where there is a lack of stock, and to ensure that that stock is filled up.
That's good news that there'll be no price changes, that there is enough to go around. Let's talk about the potential limits on how many items an individual will be allowed to buy. Can you give us clarity on what goods that pertains to and whether each retailer will be allowed to make those limits themselves?
Yes, so we're using it on a case-by-case basis now. So each retailer is analyzing on a daily, hourly basis stock in stores. Obviously, each region is different. We noticed in the higher Allison areas, there's more likelihood of this hustling. People have more cash flow. So it's your essential items, your sanitary and toilet papers, things like that, your non-perishable goods. We notice in the lower LSMs, it's not as much. There's still stock on shelves. And I think it's also cash flow that's not on hand at this time of the month. But we are monitoring, as I said, on a regular basis and then trying to replenish that stock. But I think that's the messaging that needs to go through, is there's a great disruption in the supply chain if people are going to behave in this manner. It is out of fear, we understand that, but that's the reassurance we want to give, is that there is enough supply.
What about concerns about a run on pharmaceuticals, things that you can buy off the shelf, you know, your paracetamols, that sort of thing? Have you seen increased buying of that? Are there any concerns in that area?
So the two major pharmaceutical retailers were on the line yesterday on our call, and they also assured us that they have measures in place and contingency measures. So they're also on board with this, and they're ensuring that the people who do need these items will be serviced, and that they're also dealing with their suppliers, and also government is giving support to suppliers who need that to ensure that their runs are coming through. So there are definitely plans in place, and there shouldn't be a need for fear.
Has the panic buying calmed down after Monday's frenzy or not?
Well, just from the trends that have happened abroad, etc., it is probably now still in the early days. The announcement only has happened on Sunday. So I think it's going to take a few days for people to just calm down, and this messaging is important. And I think that it's the role of all of us to just, the sanity to prevail at this time and to be reassured of this message. And I think then it will calm down. I think we also need to now practice the spirit of Ubuntu and realize that we can't be selfish about this, that we do need to make sure that there is stock for other people, and that we ensuring that those who can't reach it, the elderly people, as I said, people at this time of the month who don't have money on hand, do have stock available when they get into store. So we really encourage people to also have that spirit and remember, we need to now behave as active citizens and concerned for each other.
Can I confirm that from today, shoppers can expect to see certain retailers saying you can only have 2 packs of this or only 1 pack of that? Am I correct?
Yes, and please, we ask you to please be, accepting of that and, not to have arguments with them, and just, really embrace that spirit and understand where that messaging is coming from. There's posters in a lot of the stores. When you're shopping online, you'll see messages just encouraging you to say, please consider the next person and when you are purchasing.
Thank you so much for joining us. That is Patricia Pillay. She's from the Consumer Goods Council.